Today's episode of The Mimic's Veil is sponsored by Taste Invader tea. Treat yourself to 15% off an order of daring and delicious tea at tasteinvader.co.uk using code TMV. Daring. In today's episode, we continue the thoughtful analysis and critique of free market capitalism through the lens of dystopian futures where gigantic corporate entities monopolise and abuse the system through aggressive neoliberal deregulation, and also talk about what the running around and shooting people is like in the Outer Worlds 2. We also finally answer the age-old question, what if Pokémon but cassette tapes, through discussion of Cassette Beasts? And finally, we'll be talking about a game which I, the landlord, don't know anything about. That might not sound very professional, but it does mean we get to find out together about Dispatch.
Seasons change, and I tried hard just to soften you. And seasons change.
We've had a few games over the last few weeks where we've gone like a little bit back and forwards on, you know, one of us likes it, one of us doesn't, or one of us likes it, one of us hates it, and one of us has come around on it. And I think we've got another one here, and that is Dispatch. So a couple of weeks ago, Alex took the plunge on it and had what you played, I think it was. Your impressions last time were based on the first 2 episodes, I think, weren't they, Alex? And, And I think you didn't absolutely slate it, but I think you said it was kind of like a bit gameplay light for what you're expecting. You're basically just watching stuff. And I have now played the first 4 episodes of it. And I think partly because of your expectation setting as to what it is, i.e. very gameplay light, it is basically just a TV show with some interactive elements throughout it. I went in with those expectations, and that is exactly what I fancied at the time, and it has delivered 100% on that, and I loved it instantly. I was so blown away by the production values of it, and the storytelling and the acting, the script, everything else. I think the gameplay is the weakest part of it, definitely. Yeah. You kind of, this is not designed to put Lewis off entirely, but some of the gameplay reminded me of the shit bits from Insomniac games, where you're just doing little connecting nodes and
the entire game.
But and even still, they're so short and so easy that it doesn't really bother me at all. And I quite like the main gameplay bit, which is when you are dispatching superheroes to various problems. And that reminded me of like Promise Mascot Agency a little bit, when you were sending off your crew to helping them to complete their tasks and stuff. And I love it. I am quite pleased that it's been released episodically, because I think I would have just binged the entire 8 episodes. I found it very hard to put down. So at the time this releases, I think all 8 episodes will be out. And I genuinely couldn't recommend it any more highly. I think as long as you go in knowing you're basically watching a cool superhero TV show that's funny and very adult, then there's nothing to not like about it as far as I'm concerned. But I know, Alex, you've played a bit more now based on my gushing in our little group over the last few days. So where are you at with it now?
And I mean, I think you make a very good point. I think it was the biggest issue that I had with it was how it was against my expectation. Like, because I was expecting it to be more game. And I think that was just me thinking about what was a Telltale game in the past and how this studio has been formed and what they did, and from that perspective, and nothing to do with what if I probably actually paid much attention to what they've kind of said about it. So it was probably as much on me. But I have now played Chapter 3, and Chapter 3 is so much better than the first two, and I don't know if it's because I've given it enough time in between to kind of let the expectations settle and just kind of be like, right, I know what it is now, I'm just going to go back with a fresh set of eyes and appreciate it for what it is, like you've seen kind of the way you've gone into it. And I do think it's much stronger when you get into Chapter 3. I'll stand by the fact I don't think Chapter 1, if they'd released it Chapter 1 on its own, I think people might have struggled. I think releasing it as 2 chapters, like by the end of Chapter 2, it almost gave you more of a hook to keep going. I think Chapter 1 is really, I don't think it does a lot. I think it does a wee bit of background and kind of, but on its own, I think it would have struggled. And I think the episodic release in a pair helps it. But I do appreciate from the production values, from the writing, from the comedy, all that side of it is very, very, very good. It just wasn't what I expected, but coming back to it, I'm now like, after playing Chapter 3, I'm like, oh, I want to play Chapter 4, and I want to see how the story goes, because I feel invested in the characters now, because not spoiling anything, at the end of Chapter 3, you need to make a bit of a decision in terms of how your team's going to go forward and stuff like that, and I want to see how all that plays out. And I don't feel like, I feel that's the first time from that early part of the game you're really doing anything like that. I don't think anything up to that stage you feel has much in terms of consequence. I feel like that's the first decision you probably make that has any sort of proper consequence.
Yeah, probably. I think that's because that felt like, yeah, you're obviously steered towards that. Like, it feels like the narrative is taking you in that direction where you have to make that choice. But yeah, there are several bits where it goes, so and so will remember that and stuff. But yeah, whether that's just, whether there's any sort of implications to that, I don't know. But I do like the whole thing at the end of the chapter where it's like, oh, 61% did this and this and this, and that's quite a fun part of the conversation, is comparing your playthroughs with someone else as well and going, oh, did you do this? Did you do that?
I was in the 100th percentile for the dispatch game.
Same, actually. Yeah.
Oh, well, I wonder if everyone's in the 100th percentile.
Yeah.
It's just not working.
It does get harder.
When is what? So there's 8 chapters. When they all going to be out?
So there's 6 out now. So 5 and 6 came out yesterday, and then the last 2 are next Wednesday. So it's been like 4 Wednesdays in a row.
Oh, that's cool.
Coming out.
Yeah. So I think by the time this is out, they'll all be out, won't they? Yeah. And I honestly think you'd like it, Lewis.
Yeah, I've got it installed on the Steam Deck. I've just not had a chance to play it, but I might wait until the 8 chapters are out.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Just to start it. Because I've got a fun feeling that if I get to the chapter 6, and there's a few days, it might take me longer to get back to 7 and 8. Whereas if I just play it, if I do enjoy it, I'll just end up playing the whole thing. So
yeah.
And I don't think any chapter's taken me over an hour so far.
Yeah, they seem to be about an hour. Like you said, I think you said the first one's a bit less than that, but it just, story just gets better and better, and I quite like the episodic release. I know it's come in for a bit of criticism, but I quite like having to wait. It makes it feel like more of a big deal rather than just junk food, binging through it and then putting it down. It does. I'm like looking forward to Wednesday when I can play the next 2 chapters, and that's quite a cool thing. It's quite a cool thing to have in a game. You don't normally get that. So yeah.
And I think the demo as well is just the first chapter, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, really, I think it's like £28 I paid for it on PS5, which I think is well worth that for that production value. Like, it is high quality animation, and it's fun. It's genuinely funny as well. Like, in places, it's really good. There's a lot of. It's gratuitous.
Is it bus safe?
It's not bus safe, no. You would not want to play this. There are options at the beginning where you can turn off swearing and nudity, I think.
You're like, turn it right.
Can I crank it up to 11? And there is, there's a dong in the first 5 minutes. Like, there's stuff. And actually, I think the line is something like, cool dick, like that. The guy says to him, which just
Yeah.
that was the first thing that made me laugh at it. So yeah, very adult.
And some of the characters are just really funny. Like Royd is really funny.
Yeah,
He's this big dude and he's just called Royd.
Royd.
And it's just really funny.
and yeah, Alana Pierce plays a red demon lady, like your is it Karlach, the one that I beheaded in Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah. Still can't believe you did that.
Just it was an accident.
My beloved.
Yeah. So and yeah, I think all the characters are interesting and 3-dimensional, and yeah, it's just brilliantly done. Really cool. Big recommend.
Sounds good.
I think
It looks good as well from what I've seen.
yeah.
It looks like it's fun to watch.
Yeah, and if you sometimes you just don't feel like playing a game, but you feel like watching something, and this is perfect for that, because it's like, well, I am still playing a game at the same time, but kind of forget it most of the time. Really
And
good.
Even when you're even when you're playing the dispatch game part of it, it doesn't really feel like it matters.
No.
I mean that in a good way. It's more about, it doesn't matter if you succeed or not. It's around how, as you're doing the bits within the dispatch game and dispatching the characters, it's more about how they start interacting with each other and with you, rather than you actually getting them to succeed.
Yeah.
So what is that?
So that's like basically you get a single screen with all of your team at the bottom of the screen, and then on this map little exclamation marks will pop up, and then you hover over them, and then you can dispatch one of your team to deal with the problem, and you have to decide which team members would be the best to solve that problem based on, like, you know, oh, there's a fight breaking out. Okay, well, I'll send whoever's got the highest rating for physical fights, basically, or stuff like that. Or we need to get here quickly. Okay, send the one with the highest mobility, stuff like that.
Okay.
Really, yeah, simple. And as Alex said, I don't think there's a fail state necessarily. I'm sure it just gives you a rating at the end that's like, you were shite at this, or whatever.
Like 911 operator.
Exactly.
It kind of gives you your operator level, and it says you have like success like 22%, and you're still like a junior operator type thing. It
Right.
doesn't mean
But
much.
I think you do. The more successful you are, you can unlock abilities, and you can get skill points for your characters and
points,
upgrade them
yeah.
and stuff. So there is all of that gamey stuff. I do think you need, as much as it is basically just a TV show, I do think you have to be a little bit game literate probably to get all of that, like navigating those little menus and stuff. I don't think, for example, I could like give it to my wife to play and just go, here you go, because I think that little that very RPG light stuff would probably be a bit too gamey still. But yeah, just a stunning piece of work, a stunning production.
Oh.
And I hope I wasn't too harsh on it, because I think it was around more my expectation than it was around the actual product. I think it could be polarising to people's expectations.
Yeah, and no, I don't think you were harsh on it at all. I think I was actually chatting to Laurie about this earlier, and he said that what you said about it piqued his interest in it already. So you clearly weren't just shitting on it relentlessly. But yeah, can I shit on something relentlessly very briefly?
No,
No, I'm not.
I'm not having it, Ben.
If I may.
No.
Okay.
You did it to Psychonauts too.
No.
You're not doing it to Keeper as well, Ben. You're not.
Okay. I'll be measured and I'll be fair. I have, as promised, played more Keeper. I've got
Not enough.
got beyond the first hour. I've now played about 2 hours. And unfortunately, I'm still waiting for something interesting to happen. I find it quite.
Has the lighthouse turned into anything other than the lighthouse shit?
No.
Well, you need to keep going then. Okay, so I'm having none of it.
This feels like, oh, Alex, go and play.
It's not
go
10
and play
hours
Persona
like fucking
5.
Horizon, right?
You'll love it. Just wait 40 hours. You'll get really into it. No, I appreciate this is a small game, but if I've played like half of it or even a quarter of it already, and it's
You're
still
on the cusp. You're literally on the cusp of it changing.
of it getting good. Yeah. Again, beautiful. Love the art direction and everything else. I'm just like, I maybe I haven't played it in the right. Did you have headphones on when you played it? Maybe that would help. No, I don't know.
I just had an open mind, Ben.
Hey, I've got a very open mind. I think it's it's just painfully slow. I think that's what it is. And like,
It is slow, but I quite appreciated it being slow.
yeah,
I'd love for you to go back and play that extra little bit to do whatever happens for this lighthouse to change, and for you to come back next week and still go
just go.
even worse after that happened.
There's specific bits that I know Ben would really like.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
There is.
All right. Well, look, on your recommendation, I will continue to persevere with it. It's just, I don't know. I think maybe it's because I was playing it in between being obsessed with Ball Pit. And obviously Ball Pit is really immediate and intense and just blows your mind. And I'm also balancing that with Ghost of Yotei as well, which is probably giving me all of my chill. This is just nice to be in this world kind of stuff that I need. So maybe Keeper is, maybe I'm a bit oversaturated on that sort of game. And obviously Dispatch is very sit back and let things happen. So maybe I've just got
to focus your light on Beekeeper.
focus my light, hold R2, swing it around and hope that it lights something up without any real indication of what it might light up. Yeah, I can do that.
It's always obvious what you need to do.
I don't think so.
Open mind.
Open mind. Lewis, you've got an open mind. You're like,
I've got an open mind.
2025 games, Pokemon. Where are you at with Pokemon? Because last week you were very. I think you pretty much resigned to getting rid of it. Has there been any update on that?
Yeah. There has been, of course, there has been. I've, for the first time in years and years, I've sent a game back. Because it was not good. Amazon, I want to return this. Why? And the 2 words I put in the reasoning box was subpar.
Damning.
Absolute pish. Anyone who's saying that game's good, Nate and Jason, well, no, Jason's tasting games is in the toilet anyway, but it's just really just a shockingly bad game.
Okay. So I avoided relentlessly shitting on something.
It's allowed on Pokemon.
Yeah.
Jason, Nate, I love you both dearly. Just want to, after saying
Of course.
because I know they both really did enjoy it, but yeah, I did. It's just absolute fucking diabolical garbage.
Do you think Alex or I would like it?
No.
No? Well,
Nah.
damn.
You more so than Alex,
Open-minded.
because I know that you have said that you quite like the newer Pokemon games. Alex, I think you've got any experience at all with
Nah.
Pokemon. I think you'd get 5 minutes and you'd be like,
This is shit.
aye.
Right.
That was my gut reaction in the first 5 minutes. I was like, this is shit. Because I think even in our chat yesterday, Nate and Jason were talking about the voice acting, like how I had mentioned as well, and that their lips are moving, but you're reading the text, and it's just silent, and it's dead, and it's crap. That's the nicest thing I can say about it.
Let's get that Megan Trainor song stuck in my head now.
What's that?
My lips are moving to the town.
I've never heard that song.
It's called Lips Are Moving. That was the name of the song.
Oh, right. So I traded it. I sent it back to Amazon.
Good.
Might as well trade.
Yeah.
Got the money back a day later.
That is very
What a
good.
turnaround. It was so good. When I went to trade it, they went, we can give you you can keep it and we'll give you £4.51 back. And I was like, no, I'll have the £52 back.
I do like it when they do things like that. It's like when you say there's you're like, oh, but we'll give you this much for refund. I'm like, no.
So
I want
keep the crap, and here's £4.51.
Yeah, basically.
That's weird.
yeah, so I think I mentioned it last week. I was looking at it. I have been playing Cassette Beasts.
Right.
I think I'm about 7 hours into Cassette Beasts, and it is genuinely all the Pokemon game you would ever want. But like it's a sort of new or a different take on monster catching. It's quite retro, so instead of Pokeballs, you record these monsters on cassettes, and you transform into them. I think you're like, something's happened to you, and you wake up on some random island where all this takes place, and the story is, as far as I'm aware, trying to figure out a way home.
Right.
But it's just a really interesting, so it's the same sort of old sort of JRPG style Pokemon battle mechanic, but it's just so different. I've got a type chart in front of me because it's quite detailed, in that depending on the type of monster you have, can have an impact on whoever you're facing, which is the same in Pokemon, but this is to a further extent. So for example, let me run through the types you get. You get Beast, Air, Astral, Earth, Fire, Ice, Lightning, Metal, Plant, Plastic, Poison, Water, Glass, and Glitter. So if you have a Fire type monster, there's a little Fire Dog thing that you get early on, and you're up against a Plastic type thing. So there are these little plastic, they look like traffic cones. They're like little hermit crab things with traffic cones. If you hit that plastic thing with a fire attack, it adds a poison buff to the plastic.
Ah, clever. Makes sense.
It's clever, right? And it's as well, if you are like a water monster and you attack a metal type monster, you, as a debuff, it's a corrosive debuff. And same as if you are wind or air even, and you get hit by fire, there's it creates a little sort of vortex in front of you, like an updraft that protects you for a period of time before it goes. It's just really clever, and like it'll give you little tutorials every now and again of like, right, if you do this, then they'll get a buff even if you're attacking them.
Yeah.
Or if you do that, then you can maybe, you'll get the buff and all that kind of stuff. It's just really quite well thought out, like interesting in terms of how you catch them. Like you get different types of cassette tapes to record the beasts on, and it's a sort of old school, I would say, Game Boy Advanced look to it. But it's so good. It's partially voice acted as well.
Okay.
So the lips
So you
aren't
get
just moving.
A few, not just lips moving. You get like maybe a couple of words out of the characters, and it has that sort of when there is text, you get like a cartoony version of the character popping up, kind of like Advance Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Hades.
It's just such a good time. Like I'm genuinely loving it, and I don't know if that's because I'm bouncing off of ZA onto this, that's building this one up, but it really is. Like if you're looking for a Pokemon type experience and you're just a bit fed up of Game Freak fucking phoning it in every single time, give Cassette Beasts a try. Like it's genuinely a lot of fun.
And
it's on sale on Switch just now. I think it's like $8.99 on Switch.
Is it? Is it on Game Pass as well? I know it was at one point.
It certainly was.
No idea.
I don't know if it still is, but it certainly was initially.
I am quite tempted by that because I know Tyler was really high on this when it, not necessarily when it first came out, but when he played it a year or two ago, I think. I'm sure he was a big advocate of Cassette Beasts.
Yeah. I will say that when you first load the game up, at least on Switch 2, it runs pretty shakily, but it sort of evens itself out after 30 seconds or so. I thought it was because I was playing on the telly to begin with, and I was like, oh, this is a bit choppy. And then handheld, it sort of continued, but then it stopped. So it just does seem to be when you first turn the game on.
Maybe that's
maybe
that's
performance.
just a feature they've added so that people coming from a Pokemon game won't find it too jarring
Ease
to
yourself in.
jump
Perhaps.
straight to it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, I would recommend this to anybody who is just a bit fed up of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Interesting, cool characters like that dog, that fire dog. I forget what the first evolution for. Oh, yeah, when you evolve, it's not called evolvement. It's remastering. You remaster the tape
Nice.
that the beast is on, and so the second phase of this little fire dog thing is called Spitfire, and it's got goggles on, and the description is, it goes, its fire attacks are now so dangerous, it needs to wear goggles to protect its eyes, that kind of stuff. It's just quite funny.
They should have moved it on to a CD and then ultimately like a mini disc or something.
Oh yeah.
The final form is a mini disc.
The mini disc, yeah. And then once it gets like Super Evolution, it's just streamed.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's cool. Like it's I don't want to say any more about the actual story because there are some bits in it that I was like, oh, that's quite funny. It's just a good time.
Any idea how long to beat?
I think it's like 20 hours. I think it's relatively long.
That's pretty good.
I think. Maybe longer.
Just trying to have a little. Yeah, 20 hours.
I would avoid ZD.
Good length. What do you reckon? Any interest in that, Alex?
I'm sure I tried it at some point and it never really clicked. But I think this is just a genre that's just not for me, if I'm honest. Like, it's Pokemon passed me by at the beginning and it's never been something I've managed to dip my toes into successfully in any time I've tried.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But a genre that is for
I like
you,
more Western RPGs. Yeah.
and the sort of RPG that you do love, are those ones that are in first person, where you walk around looking at stuff. And you've been playing the latest
Picking
one of them.
everything up.
Yep.
Yes. And you can pick everything up in this game. It doesn't matter. You just keep picking stuff up, and you can pick it up, and you can just pick everything up, and it's great. So I've been playing Outer Worlds 2, and I am now 14 hours in.
Christ.
Because I love it. I absolutely love it. And I don't even know why. Like, it's so well written. Like, and I think that's the start of the show. Like, the writing in this and the characters are so well written. The choices you get, how every like option you make in your character seems to matter. Like, so when you're going through all the different dialogue choices with all the different characters that you meet, and I'm only still in the first open world zone area, like Paradise Island, can't remember exactly what it's called. And I don't even think I've done, like, I'm on the first main quest, and I don't think I've got through the first main quest because I'm just wandering around this island and fighting things and finding all the different secrets and doing the kind of the mini quests, like the side quests, which are all kind of introduce you to all the different factions. So, I mean, although a lot of people have said this is like the Fallout 3 remaster or the Fallout in Space game that you actually wanted, and I can understand why people are saying that because it's so well aligned to factions, and you've all these different faction meters as you're talking to the different sides, and if you complete stuff for them, you see your meter going up, but that has consequences with like your party members and stuff like that. And but it is definitely, the writing is the star of the show. Like, there's been many points where I have genuinely laughed out loud. Like, it's just really silly wee things, or little quips that you'll say. And then as wandering around these worlds, I played it all on the Ally. Like, it runs really, really smoothly. I've not even looked at it on the console. And I'm having the best time. like genuinely just want to keep playing it, which has been a while since in this type of game that I've wanted to keep going. The combat's pretty good as well. Like the gunplay is decent. Like for this type of game, it certainly seems like you've got a lot of mods in the guns and the weaponry and your equipment. You can build and craft and customize in a lot of different ways. Like I've got a really good like stun. Like you get the stealth when it teaches you the stealthy way. It kind of gives you a creep up behind with a knife and stab them, but then you get other melee weapons. Like just now I've got like this big stun baton which just electrocutes through them, and then there's different parts of the side missions which will give you some different equipment that will make you. So one of the things you get is like a time device which basically you can hit in and activate bullet time if there's a lot of people around you, so it'll slow down time for so many seconds for you to kind of do some damage around you. You can, like if you hit left or right on the D-pad, that kind of activates your party members' kind of main abilities, so they'll like go into like main fire modes and stuff to take others out. And then there seems to be really good character development with them, and between you as the commander of the ship, so that's your role in this. Kind of starts off with this event that happens maybe about 10 years earlier, and you're taken on from there, and you've ended up being like in and cryogenically frozen or something for that period of time, and you're picking back up from those events, and that's like the end of the prologue, taking you into the beginning of the game. But yeah, really, really well done.
Well, did you play the first one?
I started the first one, fell right off it.
Right, so did I. That's what. So this is different, is it?
Much better.
Is it cool?
Yeah, it just seems like it's taken the ideas of the first one and then dialed it up to 11. Like it's just, I think the first one had a lot of stuff there, but maybe just a lot of the gameplay elements of it weren't quite where you wanted them to be. Whereas I think they've really polished. It feels like that really polished version of the prototype.
Cool. I think not that I've got a issue. Like Obsidian. I'm just having a look at their games list just now. Like, there's so many games there that they've done
just this year
through time that I've loved.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But recently, it's such a similar looking game to Avowed, and I really did not.
See, I liked Avowed.
Like it. Is it similar?
Combat's completely different and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's not like the writing's so much better. This I would say is more like a traditional, deep Western RPG, whereas Avowed was probably RPG light and more combat focused. Whereas this is more, you, if you want, like you can talk yourself out of things and stuff like that, or you can just plow through things.
Because you mentioned it there, like try to get that Fallout 3 in space. Like Fallout 3 is like, when you think about these types of games, you're like, that's the one game I'd want to replay again for the first time because it was just so good.
Well, now you can.
But it's very good. I definitely recommend it, and I went for, so one of the characteristics I picked at the beginning was observation, like
Right.
so you can pick like observation, all these different. Basically, put where you want to put your skill points in that. Like if you've got that observation skill when you're going around the world, it will highlight things that aren't really there to the naked eye. So you'll maybe find like secret passages, or you'll see mines on the ground, or all these different bits. And then those are the kind of things when you go through the dialogue tree options that'll give you like different text options
Right.
to get you through situations.
'Cause you've
of
got that
different
extra ability.
abilities to, like, yeah.
That's cool. I'm always fascinated by like RPGs because I always just play them like myself. Like I'm not really. I would just do what I would do in that situation. Are you? But then I know there's like a bunch of people who play them like, oh, I'm going to be evil, or I'm going to be.
No,
How are you playing?
how I'm playing this is I'm being nice to everybody.
Okay.
So I want all
So
the
you're
factions
really
on
role-playing.
side, and then I want to, just like I always am. But I want all the factions on side so that I can then choose who ultimately I screw at what point.
Right. Sneaky.
Because I know there's like I'm away helping a guy just now, but I know ultimately I don't want to help him, so I'm going to make him think that I'm helping him, but I'm going to get my level up enough to screw him out of what he's trying to get me to do. So I'm not being nasty, but I'm being underhand,
Yeah.
if that maybe a better way to put it.
Cool. It sounds like you should probably play this, Lewis. This does sound, knowing how much you like Fallout.
Yeah, that's what I do as well. I try. I play it like myself, and I'm just nice to everybody.
Yeah, same. Look at us. Just nice people. In the interest of being nice, I don't think I am going to play it because I think I've just tried too many of these now and they never land. And I have downloaded it, but I'm just like, the chances of this being the one that makes me interested in this type of game, I don't know. I want to be open-minded.
What's
Alex, but I think it's on everything, isn't it? Or PS5 and
Yeah.
Game Pass.
It's not. Is it on Switch too?
I don't think it's on Switch 2 though.
Might be on. I thought this was one of the ones that might have been. I thought this. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't
But
think
it's certainly
it is.
on Game Pass. It's on PlayStation. It's on Steam.
Yeah.
HLTV, 12 hours.
Hello.
No chance.
Oh, okay.
That's what it says. That's what it says.
That's wrong. It's absolutely wrong because I'm 14 hours in and I've not done the first mission.
Fucking hell.
It gives you a based on... only 4 people I've pulled.
Idiots. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love one of these to land. I kind of liked Avowed. I think I'm about halfway between you guys on Avowed. It's like, yeah, it's okay. Maybe I should try it. I don't know. So many of these just don't land for me. But we've got to try it. We've got to try things that we don't always, that we don't always like, because you never know. We've been talking about Arc Raiders, for example, this week. Are we going to jump into it? Are we not? Because the three of us, it looks like absolute hell on earth playing a game like this, but enough people have said it's really good to make me go, maybe we should.
Do we need to try it?
Do we need to try it? But yeah, what do you reckon? Yeah, your name. Lewis is...
I mean, it's just the most ultimately Lewis decision, and I can be swayed anyway. So
yeah. Yeah, maybe we will. I'll do it if Lewis does it.
You're not doing it now.
Damn it! Yeah.
I mean, you could load the game up for Lewis, sit in front of him, put the controller in his hand, and he still would.
That's true. Yeah. Prop his eyelids open with cocktail six.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what game would you like to play now, Lewis, instead?
Let's play, as they may say in the Basque region, Asmatu Itzuopen Igald Utako Amiria.
Wow.
Let me try that again.
No, I think your accent was perfect.
I even split it out into syllables to make this easier. Asmatu Itzuopenian Gal Utako Ama Iera. I think that's how it should be said. Obviously, at that speed. Which is obviously, guess the outro lost in translation, just in case people have forgotten. Because that's a few weeks now that I've done it in different languages. Highly proficient.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it now.
Who needs Google Translate when we've got Lewis?
Exactly.
I need it to get that, but yeah.
Any translation queries, forward them on to Lewis.
Yes, please. I will help.
Okay.
All right. Clue number 1. Famous voices.
Dispatch.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Imagine.
Famous voices.
Anything with Ben Starr in it.
Yeah. Famous. Yeah.
Feels like it wouldn't. No, it could be an indie. I was going to say it feels like it wouldn't be an indie then, but there's loads of indies that give famous voices.
Yeah.
Like Dispatch.
It feels like it must be quite a recent game.
Yeah, because famous voices didn't lend their...
Yeah. So we
Famous faces didn't lend their voices in the past.
No. So I think we can discount anything retro for sure. So let's go with, was this released 2020 or later?
It was indeed.
Okay.
It's basically current gen.
Yeah. Okay. You could ask the indie question. Be a good way
Yeah.
to split it out.
Is this an indie, Lewis?
It is indeed an indie.
No.
Famous voices, indie. Now, there's been a few. What was that one with where they're just in a room? I forget who was in it. Just famous people.
That's really helpful,
So-
Ben.
It's just set in a room. It's from a couple of years ago. Set in a room, and then some kind of crime happens. Oh, and there's famous people in it.
VR, no.
No, it's like I don't know. I think like some Hollywood actor is in it. Shit, no, I don't know. It's probably not that because Lewis probably hasn't played that. But we
I have no idea what you're talking
no,
about. To be fair,
so that's
so.
no help whatsoever. Lewis,
No.
have you played and expressed your opinion about this game?
That's 2 questions.
Well,
It's one.
it's one.
Yes.
Okay. Lewis played and, crucially, expressed his opinion.
That is a good question.
Thanks. And you know what? It was a good clue.
And that game you're talking about, I have played it. Thank you. I know what it's called. I'm not telling you.
If it's that one, I'm going to be really annoyed. Is it that game? No. What else could we do to narrow this down? Genre or famous, like... Yeah, let's do genre. Do genre. You pick 3, Alex.
I'm trying to think of genres that would have famous faces, though. That's the thing, because it's not really going to be a Metroidvania or anything, is it?
Famous voices.
Voices, sorry. I mean, it's going to be some sort of narrative game, you'd imagine.
You would imagine that, yeah.
Like something like kind of Oxenfree 2 or something like that. But I don't even know if there was famous voices in that.
How about, walking sim,
Yeah.
or I don't even know what genre. Walking sim,
Puzzle.
point and click, or
Horror.
yeah. Is it them? Is it a walking sim, a point and click, or a horror game?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one? Was that 4?
Yeah.
Yes. Doing well this time. Doing well.
Doesn't feel like it. Walking sim. What do we say? Walking sim, point, click, or horror.
Yeah.
Bit art style. Is it a 2D game? Maybe?
Yeah, or we could narrow down those genres. Just say, is it a... I think walking sim's probably
Yeah.
the most likely out of them 3.
Yeah, we'll try that. Is that walking sim, Lewis? Or is that a kind of amalgamation of the 3 that we asked? I mean, it must have been one of them. Which one did you say yes to?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, yeah.
Walking sim.
So that's 5,
Okay.
isn't it?
Clue time?
Yes.
Yes.
The game was on Kickstarter, but it failed to meet its target.
Okay.
Guess we'd like Disco Elysium or something.
Nah, that hit its target. And that was pre-2020 as well, I think.
Well, the director's cut was later on.
Yeah. I'm going to ask a random one, unless you've got anything specific.
No, go for it.
Is there a musical component to the game?
There is indeed.
What are you thinking, Ben?
I don't know the name of the game. There's that one. There's one that is a musical.
I mean, we can't have Billy Bust Up again. We've done that.
No, it's like literally a musical where they break out into.
Or like something Curse of the Gods or something like that.
That. Or the other one is Lewis's Platinum.
Artful Escape.
Artful Escape.
Did that famous voices in
I think it did. Possibly. And I would call that a walking sim, probably, with musical elements.
Yeah, as a walking sim musical element. Yeah. Very good music.
Yes.
Was it made by the same developer which is making Mixtape?
Is that a question to me?
Yeah. Because
No
they are
idea.
the same. So it's Beethoven and Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. Got him. Got him.
Is it the Artful Escape, Lewis?
Well done. It is the Artful Escape. Got it in 7.
Yes. No
Again.
translation needed.
I practiced the translations to this earlier on. So because I did that, I'm going to fucking say them anyway.
Please do.
And what we're translating the
game,
game.
because anytime you put in Beethoven, the translation is just Beethoven.
Right.
Should have said, does the developer share its name with the dog?
I love that the dog is the first thing that comes to your mind for Beethoven.
Yeah.
Roll over Beethoven.
Go on, Lewis. Take it away. What would the translation be?
Japanese. Takumina Desutsu. Artful Escape. I got 3. German. Die Kunstvolle Flucht.
Okay. Wouldn't have got that.
And Italian. I don't know how to pronounce this. Because I know how to pronounce the other 2.
Flawless Japanese and German.
La Fuge La Fuge? I don't know. La Fuge Ingegnosa.
Ingegnosa. Would not have got that
I'd
either.
like to apologise again.
I wouldn't have got that either.
No.
I'd like to apologise to Adrian. I feel like I made that too easy.
No.
I don't think you did. I think it was just good deduction by Ben.
I think, if anything, the famous voices was probably throwing us off. I don't think you made that too easy.
Do you want to know who they were?
Yes, please.
The famous voices. Now, I don't know the guy who is the main character, someone called Michael Johnson, apparently in Teen Wolf. But supporting work from Lena Headey as the
That's
Tastemaker.
Ah, yes.
Jason Schwartzman as Zom. Ben's favourite actor, Mark Strong, was Star Gordon, and Carl Weathers as Lightman.
Do you know, it's funny because I was thinking Lena Headey or whatever however you say her name, and I couldn't remember what game it was that she'd done, but I remembered her doing something. She was randomly the name that was in my head.
Yeah. I think we got lucky there, because that initially when I asked the musical question, that's not the game I was thinking of. I was thinking of that one
really?
you said, Alex. The
Stygian or something like that. I know the one you mean. I just can't remember what it's called.
yeah, but then I don't think Lewis had played that, so then I was trying to think of other musical walking sims, and then it just popped into my head. So
And clicked.
It's not actually noted as a walking sim. As apparently a platformer. But I would
wee bits of platforming elements.
I would
in it,
classify
but
it as a
like-
walking sim.
yeah, it's very left to right, isn't it?
Yeah. And the game you were thinking of is 12 Minutes.
Yes,
That's James McAvoy, I think.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't. That was not about I had anything like in my head. But
Yeah.
Top down, eh?
Yeah,
yeah, it's top down. Yeah,
in a room.
But I would just like to take this opportunity to send a message to Beethoven and Dinosaur and say you're going to give us a fucking release date for mixtape and please make it 2025. Thank you very much.
Why are you so concerned about that, Alex?
Because I want to play it. It looks very, very good.
Any other reasons?
And it's the only chance I've got left of potentially winning the fantasy critic. It's the one that I'm waiting on.
There it is. Yeah.
I think it's so Beethoven and Dinosaur. It looks like it was founded by two musicians.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I was looking this up.
They are the two musicians.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I would say in that relationship, Beethoven's doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the musical department.
What's Beethoven's? I'm struggling to remember Beethoven's first name. Kevin Beethoven or something. What is it?
6 Degrees of Kevin Beethoven.
Is it not Ludwig or something?
Ludwig von Beethoven?
Ludwig von Beethoven. Is something like that?
Amadeus.
Beethoven. Ludwig van Beethoven.
Yeah.
You're right.
Amadeus is Mozart, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
That's the one.
Rock me, Amadeus.
Yeah. Whenever I see that word, I think of the same thing. But it's such a good. I love this game, and it's got such a great soundtrack. But to close out, we are going to listen to The City of Glimmer by Johnny Galvatron and Josh Abrahams from The Artful Escape.